Yo, what is up, guys? I woke up to a message today telling me that I am slacking for not reacting to balloons yet. So let's do that. Let's listen to Tom MacDonald's new song, Balloons, and see what we think. Let's go. By the way, guys, if you're not already, make sure you follow me over on Twitch. I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes even Thursday over at twitch.tv/Dr. Heals. I'd love for you guys to come and hang out with me. We do reactions just like this live. Like, I'm literally live right now doing this reaction. And so if you want to hang out, do that, play some video games, stuff like that, come hang out sometime. I'd love to see you there. And if you're not already, make sure you sub to this channel. I'm doing reactions like this, trying to get multiple of them out every week. And if you have any suggestions for other videos that we should react to, make sure you leave them down in the comments below and I will try to get to them. With that said, let's get into balloons.
I miss the days when no one even knew my name. Now everywhere I go, I wear a hat to hide my face. I got weapons hidden inside every room in my place. Now I have to keep a pistol on me always just in case. This is a nightmare. Never expected the fame to be something I would wrestle with and fight to embrace. Sometimes I feel like the love I get's outweighed by the hate. I hid the tears, but I can't hide.
Oof. Already jumping in. I think I've talked about this in several of the videos, but we oftentimes get this idea that when we finally achieve what we always wanted, that we'll feel fulfilled, that we'll have it all, that we'll finally be happy. But Tom right here saying he has the fame. He has what he's been trying to achieve. He has what he's been trying to get after, and it's still not fulfilling him. That it's actually bringing on itself is bringing on anxiety. It's bringing on stress. He says sometimes the hate that he gets outweighs the love. And I mean, I can definitely get that. I once seen an illustration where someone took a white piece of paper, like absolutely nothing on it, just a blank piece of paper. They put a single dot and they said, hey, what do you see? And everyone's like, I see the dot. You ignore all the good around it. You notice the one imperfection. And so often we'll allow the hate in our lives to consume us more than all the love we're receiving. Oh, that's good. Let's go.
Hide from the pain.
I'm working 20-hour days, can't even lie to y'all, I'm burnt out. Asleep on my weight bench, trying to find the strength to work out. Should be happy I'm successful, I just went and bought my first house. Thought money would help cure my depression, but it's worse. How? Tired of it, lucky I don't have a manager cause I'll be firing them. Tired of talking to other artists who just want to tell me I'm inspiring them. Parents keep telling me they have a kid and they're thankful the child is admiring me. Great, wanna know how I feel? I might kill myself before retiring.
Oh, goodness, dude. Oh, okay. Jumps into the money. I mean, the same concept we're kind of talking about at the beginning. He says, thought that the money would cure the depression, but it's just fueling it. Again, when we try to lean on things, and this is my Christian sense coming out right now, when we try to lean on the things of this world to fulfill us, they will always fall short, and then we will be more depressed than we were before because the one thing we thought would make us happy has failed to do so. You see, I chased many things I thought would make me happy. I thought money and power and sex and drugs, I thought that would make me happy. But every time I acquired what I so desperately wanted, I realized it never fulfilled me. I never felt true fulfillment until I found Jesus. And whenever I found Jesus, he truly fulfilled me. He truly made me feel like I had a purpose, like I had a reason for existing. And it was his love that ultimately fulfilled me and made me into the man that I am today. It's just like Tom is saying, he has the money, he has what he always dreamt of having, and yet it's not fulfilling him. And if you feel like that, if you're in a similar situation, and everything you're achieving, everything you're chasing, everything you've acquired still does not make you happy, turn to Jesus. Turn to Jesus. All right, let's go.
I'm in the clouds. I can't reach the ground. They're coming in crowds. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. Watch me float away while I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the times when I could go outside.
That chorus is good, dude. Always think it's nice when we actually hear Tom sing too. Like, the dude has a great voice. He's obviously an incredibly talented rapper, but he has a great singing voice as well. And still he's referring to the popularity I mean, it sounds like he's referring to a lot to like the haters and stuff too, which seems to come with fame. Even little old me, I get plenty of haters in the comments, and that it comes with it, but it can also take a toll on you.
I didn't have to watch my back out of the corner of my eye. I didn't have to fake a smile and pose for pictures all the time. Can't even lie, I miss when time was really mine. Now I just belong to everybody else but me. These panic attacks are making it awful hard to breathe. Built a vocal booth inside the crib and stopped making beats. Don't even rap, I stand inside of it and scream.
Like, this is not what I expected. I work my hands to the bone, and my anxiety is triggered by the apps on my phone. I tried deleting them so the internet would leave me alone, but the lack of attention made me feel worse than before. I'm sick of
That's an excellent point right there, though. Like, he deleted the apps, right? So the apps on his phone, the social media, it's bringing him, it's giving them this anxiety. And what he's finding, that he goes and deletes them, he gets rid of it. But now the lack of attention is making him feel worse than before. You see, we all become so reliant on the apps on our phone. We all become so reliant on likes on social media, on follows, on retweets, on likes and dislikes on videos. We get so obsessed with those things. We allow our value to be determined by the amount of likes that we get, the amount of followers that we have, the amount of people that are jealous over the pictures that we have taken, and we allow the world to tell us our value. If you ever allow the world to tell you your value, it will devalue you. Because the truth of the matter is the world will never be able to explain to you how valuable you are. Because the Bible tells us that you are so valuable that Jesus laid down his life, that he laid down his life so that you could be saved. That's how valuable you are. Priceless in the eyes of God. But the rest of the world wants to devalue you because they think it makes them more valuable. People always think that they can get ahead by pushing others down. And that's simply not how it works. And so, I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm like, an hour after this video launches, I'm going to go back and see how many views it has. We're all guilty of it, but we can't allow this world to tell us our value. That is something that only God can tell us.
it all. The internet watching me trip when I fall. Embarrassed that everyone witnesses all. My illness isn't real time, man, I'm addicted to y'all. Rappers on Twitter don't get me involved. I'm posing for photos with fans in the mall and dying inside pretending I'm strong. I'm not a celebrity, I am just tall.
So I actually read, before, I hadn't even listened to this, but obviously I'm subscribed to Tom on YouTube, and I seen he put out a community post, and he actually said that moment where he breaks down and he cries, like, that's not scripted. That wasn't fake. That was real. And I think that where we seen him break down and cry, and we seen him actually start to cry, we hear him cry audibly, that was real, that was genuine. Gosh, man, I love the heart that he puts into this music.
Oh. We float away, well, I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. For the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me. I miss the years when every Friday wasn't spent with my therapist. Then I realized I hated fame and accepted I'm scared of it. I got Ativan, Cipralex, Xanax, and Seroquel in a Tupperware container. I don't touch, I just stare at them. Breathing exercise is supposed to help me to cope, but nothing works quite as good as a bottle of Jack and a smoke. I try to focus on my breath, but it gets stuck in my throat. This never happened back when I was young and happy and broke.
I never thought I'd be the rapper all these.
Again, like, has everything he's ever wanted, right? Has the fame, has the popularity, has the money, has the fans. And he still says, this never happened when I was young and broke. I still felt better when I didn't have everything I always wanted. You see, we spend so much of our life chasing things that will never fulfill us. And then we get to this point.
These rappers trying to be posting 20 times a day. Now I don't have no privacy. Meeting with these major labels, CEOs with giant teams. If y'all want to do business this? Why are y'all trying to lie to me? I'm bored of the fame. Every time it feels fresh again, I'm getting more of the same. Interviewers think they know who I am. They made up their mind before I explain. Well, because you asked so nice, I guess I'll tell. Ain't been feeling too hot lately, Jim. Is there anything else? Great, cause lately every day I feel like I'm living in hell. I'm glad the music helps you, but I might really kill myself. When this magazine gets printed, can you send one to my house? I'd like to own a tiny piece of me like everybody else. Don't watch me.
Oh, goodness, dude. I will say this, dude. Just, if you're here, you're a believer. Thanks. Let's be praying for Tom, though. Like, I mean, this is real. He's really letting out true emotion right now. This is how he feels. This is what he's going through. This is what he's facing. And we know from his music that he's a recovering addict. Like, he's had serious problems in the past, and he talks about how in a lot of his music, how that would be, you know, that almost seems like the better option to go back to that. And so we absolutely need to keep him in our prayer and just learn from him. Oh, man, it's just so deep. I love how he pours so much emotion and just raw feeling into this.
Float away, well, I scream no. Every time I get close, they pull out their phones. Like maybe this time we can see them explode. Blew me up like a balloon and let me go. They all throwing rocks cause they tryna poke holes. They wanna see me pop, they don't wanna see me blow. They're the reason that I'm gone, they don't wanna see me go. Blew me up like a balloon and left me.
That was deep. That was hard. If I were to get one takeaway from this song, one, pray for Tom. Pray for the celebrities you like. Pray for the people that you follow. Because I think we look at these celebrities, we look at them on YouTube, we look at them on social media, we look at them and we think that their life is perfect, that they have it all together, they have all the money, all the fame, everything they ever wanted. They're just so happy. Their life is perfect. They're doing great. When in reality, they feel just like we feel. Sometimes they feel even worse, just like what Tom was saying here. He now has everything he ever desired, and yet he still feels this way, still feels depressed, still has anxiety, still feels worthless. He still lets the haters still affect him, even though he has all of this. So yeah, keep them in your prayer, keep them in your thoughts. And for the love of God, if you're going to say something to them, make it positive. And I want to go ahead and speak to everyone who feels just like this, because we all go through seasons where we feel just like this. And a lot of times the more successful we are, the more compounded upon itself it can be. Because we get everything, like I said, we get everything we wanted. We got all the things that we thought would make us happy, and then they don't. And then we feel more depressed because we thought this would fulfill us. We thought that this would fulfill us, this would make us happy, and then it falls short. And that's because we're trying to fill a hole inside of ourselves with material things that cannot fill it. The only thing that can fill that hole, that can bring true joy, is faith in Jesus. I promise you, I'm not saying that that's not a cop-out. This is what I've seen in my life, the life of the people around me, the life of those who had addictions, who had struggles, who had depression, that had suicidal thoughts, and turned into a relationship with Jesus. Jesus fulfills and fills the holes and voids that we have in our lives. And so if you're going through this, I ask you right now, do you want joy? Do you truly want peace? Now, life's not going to be perfect. Absolutely not. I still battle some of these battles that Tom's talking about. But I've never felt the fulfillment that I feel with Jesus with anything else. And if you want that, then follow Jesus. Follow Jesus. Romans 10:9 says that if you believe in your heart and you say with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, you believe that he died for you and God rose him from the dead, you will be saved. Open up the Bible. Download the Bible app on your phone and start reading about Jesus. Imitate Jesus. Act like Jesus. Learn about Jesus. And watch as peace starts to take over your life. And things you once were worried about, things you were once obsessed about, the opinions of others that you used to value so highly, They will start to fall in the background as you experience the peace and joy that comes in relationship with Jesus, because nothing else matters as much as what God says about you. And God says you are his child. He says that he created you on purpose, for a purpose, that he formed together the cells of your DNA inside your mother's womb. He knew you before you were yet born. You are not an accident. You are a created being who was created to be loved. You are created for a purpose, and God loves you. He calls you and he sets you apart. And it changes everything when you accept the truth of Christ. And as always, guys, my DMs are always open if you have questions about that. Down below, I'll have a link to my Discord. You can join. You can send me a message directly. I'll talk to you about it. We'll walk through it. We'll talk about faith. We'll talk about any kind of doubts that you may have. Join me live on Twitch. It's not just a shout out for my Twitch, but we have conversations like that every single night on Twitch. And so come hang out with me and we'll talk about it and we'll go through this stuff together. Guys, I really do mean it when I say I love you. I'm praying for you. Every single person that watches these videos, I'm praying for you. I'm lifting you up. If you need anything at all, reach out to me, guys. Hey, love you. God bless you. And I'll see you on the next one.